So funding, remember, we create the revocable trust. You are the trustor, the owner, and then you transfer those assets. So the deed to your house gets put in the Soto family trust or whatever your trust happens to be. And the deed gets put into the house. The brokerage account gets put into the house. Maybe your life insurance, the beneficiary is your trust, so that all of your assets are managed with your revocable trust. As long as you are alive and of sound mind, you are 100% in control. That means you can make amendments and changes. And if your beneficiaries are misbehaving, you can actually change it, or you can push it out and make them get it when they're older. Or if they're really misbehaving, you can disinherit them. So there is all kinds of provisions that you can put in your trust to protect your heirs and to protect you if you become incapacitated. Because if you become incapacitated, you want to make sure that the money is being used for your benefit, not for the beneficiary's benefit. You don't want them coming in and taking your money, pulling out all the equity, because you could become of sound mind again, right? And want to use the money. You want to step in. And so we always say there should be three trustees. One trustee is in case you're incapacitated, but what if that person can't serve, right? Life happens. And so we like three. Three is our magic number for trustees. And just because your child is the oldest doesn't mean they should be the trustee. I see this all the time. Sometimes the youngest really should be the trustee. And that's okay. There's no rule of thumb that you have to name your oldest child and go down to your youngest. Some people think that, oh, I have to do that. No, what if your oldest child is not good with finances? What if they have $1 and they spend 3? Well, they shouldn't be managing your trust. Maybe it's your middle child or your youngest child, or maybe it's a professional. Maybe it's a professional that's going to step in and be the trustee if you're incapacitated or at your death. Maybe you have 4 children and they don't get along. Well, I don't know that you should put one of them as the trustee. You might want to have a professional step in. Right now, we have several lawsuits going on where we're having to remove the trustee because they are misbehaving. They are doing all kinds of shenanigans, right? So you want to make sure that who you name as a trustee is the right person, because it's a tough job. It really is. There's a lot to do and a lot to manage. And you have a fiduciary duty to make sure that the wishes of the grantor, the owner that set this all up, they're being carried out. And so there's terms that have to be followed too. And there's some liability on your part as well.